Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you depending on the location you are watching this video from. Guys, my temper dey high, it dey very high. As a matter of fact, as it dey hot now, it dey burn. Guys, make I tell you now, Pablo Escobar has done it again. Do you guys know what is going on now? Tinubu Pablo Escobar has just sent his boys to burn down Supreme Court. Una never hear am. Pablo Escobar boys just brought down Supreme Court. Guys, in one of the news I brought I brought recently one of the updates. I read the news how when Pablo Escobar was a governor, now there was a case against him. The court that was to preside over the case, Pablo Escobar burnt it down. This guy, see, let me tell you guys, see, some of us they talk here, some useless agbadochiro come and they argue with us. See, what took place in February 25th and September 6th by Professor Mahmoud, the native doctor professor, and what was it called, which other one again? The one that with judges they did on the 6th of September, Supreme Court justice. All those one whose stomach look like like people that swallow poisonous goat. Guys, what this element did is state capture. State capture like these people do. They capture, they hold the state, hold everybody, they hold her to ransom. Now, why did Pablo Escobar, why did he bother Supreme Court? Just follow me closely. Right now, Atiku Abubakar, he don't hold Pablo Escobar for blockers. You understand? We Nigeria, we voted for Peter Obi, but he did not kidnap the mandate. You understand? So right now, Atiku Abubakar, he time goes to expire. You understand? He cannot contest again. And the evidence that Pablo Escobar kidnapped mandate, you understand, is too glaring, it's too obvious. So that is why Atiku don't see me a holder. He can't go holder for blockers. Now, today, the court, the case that Pablo Escobar Tinubu appeal against the decision of the court for his documents, his credentials, details to be released to Atiku Abubakar. He's going to be presided on today. So why did Pablo Escobar do this thing? If he's presided, number one, if they preside over it today, he knew definitely it's not going to end in his favor. Now, when the ugly evidence will come out that court supposed to use to disqualify him, you understand? If they don't do that, it's going to be a slap to Nigeria. A lot of foreign nationality, they're gonna disconnect from Nigeria, and you know what that will be. They're gonna disconnect from. So, in order for Pablo Escobar, he's trying to outsmart them. You know, he's a criminal now. So, to burn that to Supreme Court, either to delay it or for the case not to take place. And they tell you now, since you don't understand, Pablo Escobar wicked Tinubu that killer that he be. Tinubu that devil, that duplicate devil. Make I not talk too much. If you comment and say you talk too much, I don't go only block you. I will block you, block your generation, your dead ancestors. I will assume them and block them. You dey hear me now? And they talk at the way they do me. If your data finish, relocate, check elsewhere. All right. God bless you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please help me share it in all the platform you belong. Let's expose Pablo Escobar to the world. God bless you. According to People's Gazette, fire got part of Supreme Court Justice Chamber. Fire has gutted some parts of the chambers of one of the justices of Supreme Court. The cause of the fire outbreak had yet to be ascertained as at the time of filing this report. Fighters had put out the fire. Festus Akande, Director of Press and Information of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, confirmed the fire. The fire has since been put out. There was no casualty, he said. All right, guys, like I said before, I stand by my words. Tinubu has done it before. If Pablo Escobar has done it before, he will do it again. Now Pablo Escobar do it, yes. Now he do it. Anything you want to do, make it do it. Pablo Escobar, his boys are the one. Listen, very soon now go here say document they submitted, so they were bought down. That's what Nigerians have been doing now. Nigerian evil politicians. Let's assume they have a case, a question to answer in one of the organizations. What would they do? The next thing they will do, they will burn down the place. We don't have a We don't have politicians. What we have at the helm of affair, they are gangsters, criminals, criminal elements. Pablo Escobar, that mean they talk about Holy Ghost up. That Pablo Escobar, that he sent boys to burn that Supreme Court. I promise you guys what, just watch, mark my words. You are going to hear that document that was submitted. It has been burned, that they burned the fire, gotten, some of the documents. List that they say one of the justice this thing. So you are going to hear just some of the important document that is going to affect the decision of this 2023 election. Okay, all right, that Peter Obi and Atiku they just fight. You are going to hear some of them. They have been burned down, evidence, this and that, this and that. I'm telling you, and all these are because of the case that's going to take place today. The decision is going to take place today against Chicago, between Atiku, Chicago, and Pablo Escobar. I'm just telling you guys the truth, because if that evidence is released by Chicago, you understand, to Atiku, they are not see all manners of criminality of Pablo Escobar, and Supreme Court yet refuse, refuse to sack him. It's gonna be a slap now. If you are a president of another country, you see such what is going on in Chicago. It's not only Nigeria that is watching it. The whole world, they are following up. The whole world.